If you've ever looked at yourself and thought, is my penis too thin? Stay with me. I'm Catherin Harris, and today I want to show you how to turn that worry into an advantage by multiplying sensation for you and for your partner without chasing risky fixes or making unrealistic promises. Pleasure is about contact, rhythm, angle, arousal, and attention. Size, including girth, is only one small variable. When you learn to use the variables you can control, you unlock experiences that most people never access. First, take a breath and drop the comparison game. Penises come in countless shapes and sizes, and partners' bodies do too. The highest concentration of erotic nerve endings in a vulva is on and around the clitoris. Inside the vagina, sensation increases mostly in the first few centimeters at the front wall. That means accuracy beats volume. What your partner often needs most is consistent, targeted stimulation plus emotional safety. For partners with a penis, the most sensitive areas are the frenulum and the ridge of the glans, not the shaft circumference. None of this requires extra girth. It requires presence and technique. Let's prime the body, so everything you do lands with more intensity. Sensation multiplies when arousal rises gradually. Start with a slower than usual warm-up. Think of arousal like a volume knob, not an on-off switch. Use your breath to regulate excitement. Inhale through your nose for 4, exhale for 6, and consciously relax your shoulders and pelvic floor. The more relaxed the pelvic floor is at baseline, the more noticeable the contrast will be when you engage it during peak moments. This contrast is one of your secret amplifiers. Now, your first cornerstone, 3-point stimulation. During penetration, you create 3 simultaneous contacts: internal glide, external focus, and whole body pressure. Internally, keep movement smooth and shallow at first. Externally, maintain steady clitoral contact via your pelvis, the base of your shaft, a finger, or a small vibrator placed where it doesn't get in the way. Whole body pressure means you hold your partner close enough to transmit micro movements through your chest and hips so they feel enveloped, not just poked. The nervous system reads this as fuller, safer, and more erotic. When your penis is slender, consistent external contact is what creates fullness in the brain. Angles are your second cornerstone. If your partner has a vulva, use the coital alignment principle. Rather than thrusting straight in and out, shift your body slightly upward so the base of your shaft or your pubic bone stays in firm, sliding contact with the clitoris while your strokes are shorter and more vertical. Imagine you're gliding up a shallow ramp rather than drilling straight ahead. This keeps stimulation where it matters most and makes each millimeter count. If your partner is on top, invite a forward lean and a scooping motion of their hips. Less bouncing, more grinding, so their weight naturally presses their clitoris against you. Side-lying positions with a pillow between thighs can increase friction across the most sensitive zones while giving both of you precise control over depth and pace. Tempo is your third cornerstone. Most people move too fast, too early. Use tempo contrast. Build in patterns like 3 slow, 1 still, or slow hover. The hover is crucial. That tiny pause with your body pressed firmly against external hotspots and your breath warm on their neck lets the brain register the continuous pressure as intensity rather than absence. Then resume with a slightly different angle. You're composing a song, not playing a metronome. Changes in tempo and angle are sensed as novelty, and novelty heightens pleasure signals without requiring more force. Lubrication is a tool, not an afterthought. Use more than you think: water-based for easy cleanup, silicone-based for longer glide, or a hybrid if you want staying power without too much slickness. For a slender penis, lubrication reduces unhelpful friction and allows you to maintain steady, pleasurable contact on the outside while moving comfortably inside. If you want more traction at certain moments, simply reduce the lube externally while keeping internal glide. Think of it like editing contrast in a photo. You're adjusting slick and grip to keep sensation lively and safe. Condom choice matters. A snug-fit condom can increase your own sensation and stability, and textured or ribbed designs can add external stimulation for your partner. Test different widths and textures. The right fit boosts confidence and sensitivity. If you use a ring at the base, choose a medical-grade silicone ring that fits comfortably, never painful or numb, and limit wear to short sessions with breaks. A ring can enhance firmness and maintain engorgement, but safety comes first. If anything feels off, remove it immediately. Your body has built-in amplifiers you can train. Gentle pelvic floor engagement. Think of a subtle lift, as if halting a stream of urine, then fully relax, creates a swell and pressure that many partners feel as a pulsing fullness. Practice sets of slow contractions and releases outside the bedroom to improve control, and in the moment, use short rhythmic squeezes during stillness to send waves of sensation through both bodies. Pair those pulses with exhalations. Your breath becomes a conductor's baton, guiding arousal. Hand-to-body integration is a force multiplier. During penetration, place your hand where it completes the circuit your penis can't reach at the same angle. For vulvas, that often means circling or steady pressure on the clitoris. For penises, that may be a rhythm on the frenulum or a firm hand at the base synchronized with your hips. If you bring in a toy, keep it small and purpose-built. A slim bullet on the clitoris or perineum, or a soft sleeve with subtle texture if you want a different skin feel. You're not replacing your body, you're orchestrating a richer composition. Communication transforms technique into chemistry. Replace performance talk with sensation talk. Try simple prompts like, "Show me exactly where that feels best, and keep my hips right here or higher." Ask for numbers. On a scale of 1 to 10, keep me at a 7 for a while. When you claim the leadership of asking and listening, your partner relaxes, and relaxation increases blood flow and sensitivity everywhere. If you or your partner enjoy anal play, the same principles apply even more. Abundant lube, slow breathing, and progressive relaxation. Depth is less important than angle and pressure on sensitive nerves. For many couples, a warm-up with a well-lubed finger or small plug, aligned with exhalations, sets the stage for comfortable, heightened sensation later. Go slowly, communicate constantly, and stop if anything feels sharp or tense. Now let's put all of this into a simple flow you can try tonight. Begin away from genitals with touch that alternates between broad, reassuring pressure and lighter strokes. Your goal is to lower baseline tension. When you move to genitals, keep your pace at half of what habit suggests. Introduce lubrication generously. If you're entering a vulva, aim shallow first, letting the base of your shaft or pelvic bone settle into the clitoris. Hold, breathe, and make micro-movements that slide up rather than drive in. Give 3 cycles of slow hover, then ask, more angle or more pressure? Follow the answer literally. If your partner has a penis, focus early attention on the frenulum with your hand or a soft circular motion while your hips provide steady pressure elsewhere. Add brief stillness with pelvic floor pulses to send ripples. Throughout, keep your chest close and your breathing audible, because sound and warmth are part of the nervous system orchestra. When arousal rises, avoid the instinct to sprint. Use edging. Ride the wave to an 8 out of 10, then deliberately coast down to a 6 by softening your movement and deepening your breath. 2 or 3 of these climbs make the finale far more intense than a single rush, especially with a slender penis where finesse is your superpower. If you're aiming for orgasm together, use a countdown like 3 more slow glides, then hold and pulse. If you prefer to separate orgasm from ejaculation sometimes, focus on full body tension release, breath, and rhythmic pelvic engagement. It's a skill that can evolve over time and deepen your experience without strain. Positions to spotlight the advantages of a slender shape include partner on top with a forward lean and grinding arcs, side lying with a pillow to elevate hips and increase contact on the front wall, and a close-in kneeling position where your body stay pressed from chest to pelvis, allowing those short vertical glides that keep external stimulation constant. Shallow depth with precise angle frequently feels bigger to the nervous system than deep thrusts that miss the hot spots. Aftercare matters because the brain bonds peak sensation with meaning. Stay close, breathe together, and ask one curious question. What was your favorite 5 seconds? Bank that answer. It becomes your map for the next time. Couples who debrief with warmth improve faster than those who just move on. If you ever notice pain, numbness, sudden changes in erection quality, or pelvic discomfort, talk with a qualified clinician. Medical issues like pelvic floor tension, prostatitis, or medication side effects are common and treatable, and getting them addressed only improves your pleasure. Here's what I want you to remember. Girth is not destiny. Sensation multiplies when you align 3 things: precise contact on the most sensitive areas, angles that maintain that contact, and tempo that alternates movement with intentional stillness. Add lubrication as your ally, a well-fitted condom or simple ring when appropriate, pelvic floor awareness, and real-time communication, and you will reliably create experiences that feel fuller, richer, and more connected. Your slender shape isn't a flaw to hide, it's a design you can master. I'm Catherin Harris. If this reframed your confidence and gave you a plan you can use tonight, share it with someone who needs the reminder and subscribe for more honest, practical intimacy coaching. Your body is already enough. The magic is in how you use it.